In which city is the? Which of these numbers? Which of these pop stars is the? Which of these words What is the name of? Which of these Indian? In 1919. Which of these is a name? What mythical creature? Which of these phrases mean? Which of these was the type? Which of these is a type of horse? Which of these could be measured on the Richter? Which of these poker hands is the? Which of these films did John? Which of these musical? Which of these is a? At what point in the day? Which of these won Olympic gold in the? Which of these events took place the? George Frederick Handel was. Dyspraxia is a. Which of these film series? Wouldn't change a thing was. Point-to-point racing. Which of these people was brought up? A pantechnicon was originally. Which of these birds is not from the crow? Which note follows do? Which of these make up the do? Robert Van Winkle. How many months of the year begin with a vowel? The retina is part of which of the? What completes the proverb half a loaf is better than? Which comedian wrote the 2007 autobiography My Book? When You Got It Flaunt It is a song from what musical? A sidecar cocktail contains the juice of what citrus fruit? How many hours are there in a week? In Italy, what type of establishment is a pensioner? Who was both the 22nd and the 24th president of? What elite group of universities includes Harvard and Yale? What elite group of Where is the NBA team the Golden State Warriors based? In math, the fraction 10/15 can be simplified to what? In math, the fraction. Matt Damon made his on-screen acting debut in what film? A chromaticity diagram is primarily used to show what? Malia and Sasha are the daughters of which former president? An aperitif is typically drunk at what stage of a meal? In mathematics, what's the opposite of differentiation? Greg Rutherford won Olympic gold in London in what event? Greg Rutherford won. Lox is a literary name for what part of the body? La Marseillaise is the national anthem of what country? Beelzebub was a god of what enemies of ancient Israel? What type of plant is the peyote? What did the 1792 coinage act? Una cerveza por favor is how you ask for what in Spain? Which singer was Bette Midler's pianist in the 1970s? Which singer was Bette Midler's pianist? The condition prickly heat affects what organ of the body? What was the nickname of football star William Perry? Stinking Rose is a nickname for what culinary ingredient? Mr. Mojo Rizin was a nickname.